Okay guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a MOC I made here. This is a TIE Interceptor, and yeah, been working on this for the past couple of hours, thought I'd share this with you. Pretty proud of the design. Like I said, it's taken me a few hours. Doesn't take me days. Well, hasn't taken me days. It does for most people. Yeah, it's something I did struggle with, because something I've had to work with this is I've used two sets. This is made out of a TIE Advanced, not the prototype, the actual TIE Advanced, and the regular TIE Fighter. I can't remember from what year, but I think it might be somewhere close to 2012, 2010, 2012, something like that, 2011, not sure. Yeah, it's one of those, and so it's basically just like a kit mash of all the both those TIE fighters to make an Interceptor. So something that was kind of challenging was actually building the wings. Like, this bit was fine, that was easy to do, which is just a plate with a little bit of detail on it, and then you've got the part underneath here. This was the hardest bit to do, just all of this in general. As you can see here, it's double layered. It's kind of a little bit messy underneath, but it's not too bad. As you can see from here, it looks kind of alright actually. It was very challenging to build those though. I'm also proud of how this works with this beam going across there. I thought that worked really well. And on the inside here, we've got a couple more of those for the guns. Let's see if it wants to focus. If we get a focus, you guys know what you're looking at anyway. So before we do anything else, I just want to take apart something to show you what we've got, what we're working with here. For the actual cockpit itself, we can actually take this off. We can take the wings off separately. It is designed to be that way, so if I did need to make any tweaks while building, it was easy to take the wings off, so we can just put those like that. And yeah, so this is the cockpit alone. Pretty simple, but also on the inside it's fairly complicated. It hasn't got an opening top. It's just one of those pieces. Don't really know what they're called, but yeah. It's just basically a mashup of everything I could get my hands on. But it's all symmetrical, all looks good except for those stickers, but I thought that works anyway because it's a TIE Fighter. It kind of looks like parts are being stripped off because it's being shot at. And then around the back here, that's what it looks like. That's what should be on top, but I put that on the back just because I thought that would look a bit nicer rather than plain grey. Also, just to show you how that works, that's what it looks like without that on. And as you can see, we've got that hole through the middle there, and what you do is literally just turn it around like that, and we can slot it on. Perfect. And that is what that looks like. If I can be bothered to take this all apart and see, make instructions for it, I will. I probably won't, but if I do, I will let you know. And yeah, so this is relatively sturdy actually. I believe the correct term is swooshable. Yeah, so if we're going to put these wings back on now, and I'll show you guys what we've got going here. There we go. So this is fully custom, by the way, don't know if I mentioned that. There hasn't been an Interceptor set in a good few years. I believe the last one was the first one they ever made. Not surprising actually, because Interceptors aren't that popular. They're actually probably my favourite TIE Fighter, apart from the now non-canon Defender. Which is pretty hard to do with Lego because you've got to make it look right, and it doesn't look right ever. I think there's one person I watched that's actually made it look good, which is, I can't remember the name. By the way, this is just part of the stand I'm using to hold up the phone. It's just a custom built little contraption. In fact, I can lift you guys up and show you. Yeah, that's what I'm using to hold you guys up right now. Yeah, so really, really, really happy with how this turned out. Really, really happy. Like I said at the beginning, I've been working on this for a few hours. Didn't take that long, but it felt like forever. But it was a really fun thing to put together. This is literally all off the top of my head as well. There was no planning for this. This is just, I sat down, my brother said, hey, you should try and build something out of those. I was like, okay, I like an Interceptor, something like that anyway. And I decided to start building an Interceptor. And yeah, this is what we came out with. Well, I say we, it's what I came out with. If you want to be edgy, you can put these on the wrong way around, but, you know, looks dumb. So you can do that if you want. Make a dumb scepter. I know. In fact, that does actually look quite cool. In fact, I think that is a Legends design. Having the wings on. I think this is actually a Legends design. Having it fly like that. Not sure though. I seem to remember seeing it somewhere. Maybe I was just messing around with something before and did something similar. Oh, that's not friendly. That's not friendly at all. Let me just go back in there. There we go. But yeah, so this is relatively, yeah, it's pretty swooshable. It's pretty swooshable. It's not that robust because the wings, obviously, I have to bend. But one thing I did do was quite clever in my opinion. Was I put these? Oh, you can't see. That piece there. If I try and fold this any more than there, it will break off. I'm pretty sure anyway. Yeah, so it's not going to let you do that. You can't fold that anymore than the way pretty much how I built it. But yeah, so these are angled twice, I believe. Yeah, because you can't. Oh, you can angle it again, but it doesn't look right. This is probably the best angle of the wings you can get, but it does stand up on its wings, which I'm pretty happy with. I didn't expect it to be able to do that. It does bend in slightly when you do that. You can see with the wings they do lift up a little bit and drop when you put them in. But yeah, so this has been so fun to build. I'm repeating the same things over and over now, so I hope you like the new camera. No, this isn't what I'm going to be using for every video. This is just my brother kindly offered for me to use his. But yeah, if I can, I will come up with some instructions with this. Not that any of you guys are going to want them, but if I can, I will come up with some instructions because I like this a lot. Also, some will say that the cockpit's not very good. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, that's what it looks like underneath, by the way. Pretty naff, but it's the best I can come up with. Alright, thanks you guys for watching. If I come up with another MOC tomorrow, it depends on what I'm doing. I will let you guys know. I probably won't though, because I'm going to see Thomas. So, what I will be doing shortly after this with my own phone, because it's charging, is I've got a little battle scene that I've put together recently. Well, I say recently, last night before I went to see Rise of Skywalker. And yeah, so I'll show you guys that in another video. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching. My name has been Ethan. This has been my custom tie Interceptor. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.